Joining me. Now, internet connectivity and telephone lines have gone dark across Iran after thousands of people in Tehran and other cities took to the streets following a call for mass protests by exiled Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi, the son of Iran's late Shah. Residents in Tehran shouted from their homes and rallied in the streets as demonstrations spread. In a tweet, Pahlavi slammed the Khamenei regime for shutting down communications and thanked U.S. President Donald Trump for reiterating his promise to hold Tehran to account. Internet monitoring group NetBlocks said live data showed connectivity collapsing across multiple service providers, leaving large parts of the country effectively offline. Demonstrations continued across cities and rural towns, with more markets shutting down in support of protests. Pahlavi had called for demonstrations at 8 p.m. local time. As the hour arrived, neighborhoods across Tehran erupted in chanting, including "Death to the Dictator" and "Death to the Islamic Republic," while others praised the Shah, shouting that Pahlavi would return. He urged Iranians to take to the streets as a united front and warned that suppression of the people would not go unanswered. I have Arzu Said joining me. Arzu, what more can you tell us?
Well, definitely, Reza Pahlavi is the exiled crown prince of the Iran and son of the last Shah overthrown in 1979. And also, Pahlavi issued a public call for mass demonstration across the, Iran late on Thursday, urging the people to take to the streets at around 8 p.m. local time, demanding freedom from the current regime. And this, his appeal is spread widely online before authorities cut communication. So, he later claimed that a million of Iranians demanded their freedom tonight and publicly thanked the U.S. President Donald Trump for reiterating that, the Iranian regime would be held accountable if it used lethal force against the protesters. So, definitely open hand to U.S. President and also the call for mass demonstration has been called. Yes.
All right, stay with me, Arzu. Now, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has ordered security forces not to target peaceful protesters. Reportedly, Pezeshkian said no security action should be taken against those protesting economic hardship as long as they do not compromise national security. His deputy Mohammad Jafar Gaimpana said those who attack police or military facilities would be treated as rioters. Pezeshkian, a political moderate, has sought to present a sympathetic image to protesters. Arzu, back to you on this.
Well, definitely, the call has been made not to attack on the, not to attack on the protesters until it comes on the national security. And these calls have been made after the U.S. President has also threatened the Iran if any action will be taken against the protesters, then it will not be good. And so definitely a call has been made. The police has been informed not to take any action against the protesters until there is any threat to the national security. Yes.
All right, Arzu, stay on with me. Now, U.S. President Donald Trump has once again issued a sharp warning to Iran's leadership, saying the United States would take severe action if authorities escalate their response to nationwide protests and begin killing demonstrators. In an interview, Trump said he has made it clear to Iran that if they start killing people, the United States will respond very strongly. The warning comes amid mounting civil unrest across Iran, where a worsening economic crisis has fueled protests in multiple cities. Asked what message he had for Iran's anti-government protesters, Trump said they should feel strongly about freedom, called them brave people, and said it was a shame what has happened to their country. Arzu, what more can you tell us?
Well, yes, U.S. President Donald Trump has put forward publicly on the situation, stating that U.S. would respond very hard against Iran if its government kills protesters. And This reflects heightened U.S. attention to the crackdown and aligns with Trump's border hostile stance towards the Iranian regime. And also, Trump's comments have drawn mixed reactions. Some applauded the show of support for protesters, while Iranian officials denounced such remarks as the foreign interference in the internal affairs. And if we talk about the international attention is high because the scale of protest is among the largest in year, and also the blackouts, the violent clashes with the protesters and with the police, and also the geopolitical tensions add complexity to the evolving situation. And also there is a lot of outrage that we are seeing right now. The protests have seen dozens of arrests that is happening. The people are becoming violent, and now at this point of time, the U.S. president is stating that the U.S. would respond very hard against the Iran government if it kills or take any action against the protesters.
Stay with me, Arzu. Now, Iran has issued a fresh aviation warning, suspending all flights at Tehran's Newsx airport as authorities widened airspace restrictions amid escalating nationwide protests. Additionally, Iran has also suspended flights at the Breeze International Airport. The airspace curbs come as unrest deepens on the ground. Arzu, what more can you tell us?
Issued advisory, and also it is being noticed that there are some flights that have been impacted. Reports associated with the Tehran airspace have circulated indicating temporary restrictions or the advisories around the significant unrest or security incidents, common in period of instability. And also these notices can lead to a suspension or rerouting of flights into or out of Iranian airports, often for security reasons or due to the communication outages. While there are frequent reports of airspace warning, many stem from past geopolitical tensions and rather than solely from the civil protests. And yes, there are impacts on the airlines also that can be clearly witnessed because of the anger and the protest that is taking place. Yes.
Thanks for joining me, Arzu. Now, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance has spoken on Operation